Okay guys, welcome back to Desi Bites. Today we are making beef kofta kebabs, just like the long seek kebabs that you eat at the Afghani and Middle Eastern restaurants. So I have ground beef here, ready to go. It's dry. Make sure that there's no water left, or if you're not washing it, just make sure it's not a wet consistency. You want dry keema. I chopped up a whole large onion into small pieces. Try to get them as small as you can. I like to have a little bite in my kebab, so I kept them on the small side, but still with a little bit of a bite. So you'll see like a little piece like that. Okay. I did bell pepper here. I didn't do chilies because my kids are going to eat it. I don't want it to be too spicy. If it was just adults, I would have used the little chilies that give it a spicier kick. In the plate, I have cumin, salt, coriander, turmeric, red chili flakes, red chili, and sumac. Please go invest in some sumac if you like the flavor of Mediterranean meat and kebabs. Sumac is a staple in Mediterranean, Middle Eastern food. So please go get that, add that in your meat. I have breadcrumbs. I have onion here. This is just onion flakes that you can buy in just small seasoning bottles. Wherever you get your garlic and your salt and your pepper, you can get these onions from. And I have an egg. I'm going to go ahead and throw everything in with the meat, and I'll show you how to make these skewers and these kofta kebabs. Okay, so I just threw everything in there. Okay, all the dry ingredients. Make sure you just coat the keema really well. You want to get the flavors all over. And then here I'm going to throw in my one beaten egg. That's going to go in there to bind everything together. Okay, get that in there and really just get your hands in there. Okay, you can make these the day before. You can get the skewers all set and ready to go and then throw them in the oven the next day or on the grill. I'm going to make them on the skewers and fry them now. This sumac and these seasonings, I'm going to let it sit for 10 minutes and then I will start frying. I don't have the time today to leave it overnight. Otherwise, I would have done this yesterday. Usually what I do is I do it the day before and then I make the skewers and lay them out and then I fry them the next day. So it has, you know, like a good 12, 14 hours of marination time. Okay, let me go make the skewers for you, show you how to do that. Okay guys, so now we're back and I have the keema here that I minced in front of you guys. I mixed it all up. What I'm going to do now is make skewers out of them. I don't have a skewer at home, so you can take any long piece of tool, a spatula, or in a back of a knife you can even use. Anything that's flat you can use to make your skewer. So I put some oil on my hands. I pick up some keema. And here I have a tava, a cast iron tava. I'm not sure what we call this in English, but anyway, it's a cast iron tava. Put a little bit of oil right in the middle. Then you take your meat and you make a skewer out of it, a long one, just like the shape of a kebab. And it takes time. Don't worry if it's falling apart. There's egg in it to help it bind. Can you bring it a little closer? And there is oil on my hands to make it stick nice and smooth. What you do is you can go like that. You can even do these little dents here to make it look like the restaurant kebabs. Okay? Once that's done, you're going to slide it off. See, it's a skewer. You didn't really need to buy a skewer. And you're going to place it on the piping hot oil. Okay, I'm going to do another one. Try to do them quick so they cook together. And they don't take long to cook. Come over here. Okay, they're soft. They do fall apart. So try to keep oil on your hands nice and oily. I'm going to put 3 on here. And then I'm going to cover it with a lid. And that's going to help the ground beef cook through and give it a nice char on the outside. And with that, you can make a chutney or a raita to go with that. I'm making a few more. Okay guys, I have all of my kebabs on the tava. They're all frying away. And I'm moving the oil around. I want the oil to go around and touch every kebab and cook it through. What I usually do now is I'll take a lid of anything I have and I'll just cover it just to make sure that they cook through. Just give that a minute. Guys, I just gave it a couple of minutes. You're just going to be careful here. You want to use your hand or 2 spoons. I'm going to use 2 spoons. Put them over. Look how crispy they are. That's how you want all of them to look. Nice and crispy. And they're cooking on the inside. This looks, excuse me, this looks amazing. And the house smells amazing. It's a really yummy snack to have with raita. Okay guys, I fried up the kebabs. I let them cool down a little bit and I cut them apart. I wanted you guys to see. Do you see these chunks of green pepper in there? It is just awesome. Chunks of onions all the way in there, deep in the keema. And there's a char on top, which is just so lovely because the char on top is, you know, it's nice to have a crispy flavor. Let me turn this one around. You can see the inside. Soft on the inside. My hands are shaking. Soft on the inside and charred on the outside. Let's take a taste of this. Oh, it's absolutely, I'm going to break apart one to show you. It breaks apart wonderfully. It's just so delicious. Let me show you another one. Nice little piece. Break it apart. See that in there? Okay, I'm gonna break this one apart and eat it in front of you so you guys can see what the inside looks like. It's all done. It has chunky onions and peppers. You don't even need the raita or the chutney. It has so much flavor and it's juicy. It's not overcooked. People think it's overcooked because it's dry on top, but the truth is it's only charred on one side. The other side isn't as charred and the meat inside is moist. Absolutely delicious. You guys will love this. Easy recipe, 30 minutes.